So this video is going to be basically just a version of a sit to stand that we're going to convert into how to squat. So we could call this the circular sitting, like as in you're going to sit down or stand up, or just sit to stand. So circular, it's a circular motion. So you imagine like a wheel turning as you're watching me from the side profile. So I'm going to keep my chest up and out. I'm going to keep my spine neutral and rather straight, and I'm going to be pushing my hips back out towards my target. But then I'm going to start here because I'm going to be standing, and I'm going to have to swing it down and then lift the chest as I sit back. So it's kind of like a rolling, rocking motion like this, but I'm turning this wheel through my spine and dropping my hips. So the key thing here is you have to reach back with your hips first before you unlock the knees. And the reason for that is that so stability and mobility are generally inversely proportional, meaning that if one goes up, the other one's going to go down. So if I put all my load in my knees, most people's knees and quads can't handle that much load, at least not for very long. And so they're going to, it's going to be difficult, and it's going to put more compression and strain and things like that. So if you already have bad knees, it's probably not going to work out too well for you if you have too much weight load in those knees, because you're going to be at maximum capacity just to take the load. And then when you go to bend the knee to move, you're already maximum, stability. So you don't have any capacity to raise this without losing that. So, it's a compromise. So what you want to do is you want to load the hips and think about the knees as being more the movement part. And those are going to be like the fulcrum. So it's going to be kind of reach back and then bend the knees and then come down. So see how I do that. I'm kind of keeping my back straight. I'm keeping my chest lifted. Hands and elbows are on the table here just to keep me secure. Once you get comfortable with this, you don't feel like you're going to fall, you can go more on your hands. Reach back, keep your weight forward over your feet, and I'm going to think the knees are going to be my hinging point, keep my chest for balance, and I'm going to lower down. So same thing coming up, I'm going to come forward, keep my hips back, so it's almost like my back end's going to a wall. I'm sliding down and then tucking my tailbone underneath me as my chest lifts up for that circular motion, like so. And that should be nice and easy. For squatting, we just take away the chair. And keep in mind here, especially if this is challenging, don't feel like you have to go right away all the way down, but the goal is to get to the target. Keep in mind your target would be to go all the way down to sitting your heels, even though you may never get there. You want to think my target is to come down like this with my heels still on the ground, okay? But you don't have to go there, you're going that direction. So you reach back, drop the hips, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, going down. But if you can only go here, that's fine. At least you're going in, and for safety, you could always put the chair there as well. So just kind of work your way through that best you can, but that's a movement that all of us should be able to do unless there's something really seriously wrong with your body.